YouTube. It's been a while. I am excited to announce that today I am going to my classroom and I'm super excited. I'm currently at home. I have to go because one of my coworkers, her church is donating supplies and none of the other teachers could be there to accept the supplies on behalf of the school. So I am going to pack up my car and I will show you the things that I have here at my house currently, and then I'm going to go to my school and I'm really excited because my mom is here. Sorry, my dogs are really excited. I just got home. My dogs are here for, my dogs are here, I have another. My mom is here for about a week and a half and she's a teacher and she's just so excited, and I'm so excited that she gets to be the first to see my classroom and she's gonna take pictures and videos and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to try to get as much of this as I can in my car, and then I'm going to head to school in about, I don't know what time it is, and I just heard my phone vibrate. I have to leave in about an hour. So I'm gonna get this loaded up, get a snack, get my water, and I'm going to hit the road. But I just wanted to show you real quick. Hey buddy. I just wanted to show you this all has to go. So those are classroom thing, all three of those are classroom things, and then that white bag, there's 3 boxes there. There's 3 brown boxes, and this one are all totes. This obviously isn't going. I came home to my car having a flat tire after sitting for 8 months, but it started and it's running, so I will take that. But I am going to get all of this loaded up. Hello. So I got it all squeezed in. Sorry. I got it all squeezed in. I did leave this IKEA cart just because I have to build it, so it makes sense to take it to a place where I have no tools. But everything is in and I'm really excited. So my totes and all of my boxes in here, and then kind of loaded up even more in here. So she is ready to go, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. I think I'm gonna attempt to build that cart maybe this weekend, and then I will take that to my classroom. And I'm also gonna take this, but I'm just not gonna take it today because I'm trying not to take too many loose things because I don't know when I'll be back. So I am pretty excited. Hi, bud. But I will check in with you guys when I get to my classroom, and I'm so excited.
Creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
All right. So I moved the filing cabinet there. It's our iPad cart, and
you know how awesome it is how you have no idea.
And I moved kidney table over here. I'm not sure about the placement, but this is the only whiteboard I have, only bulletin board I have. I got all of my books unpacked, and then I got my mom to be my slave and put these in containers, and she's cleaning my desk for me. And then I got my desk set up with the beautiful natural light. And then I put shelf here, shelf there, shelf there.
Is this a paper clip holder?
I don't know, but it's gonna drive me nuts.
I know.
And I can't set up any of this yet because I'm getting the 4th grade teacher, who is my next door neighbor, wants the desks, so I'm going to do the tables instead. But this is my room so far. I'll do one more walk around. How flipping cute are they? Hi, babies. Hi. Good morning, YouTube. Focus, there we go. So I am, Maddie, leave it. I am getting ready to head to my classroom for day 2. I'm probably gonna work while I'm there, but I'm really just going to unpack a couple things. My house is a complete and utter disaster from me just unpacking and moving back in, and if I can just get classroom stuff out of the way, it like helps immensely. So I'm gonna take that stuff over. I'll probably work in there a little bit, but it's gonna be a hot one today. It's gonna be a high of 80 degrees. I have no air conditioning in my house, my car, or my classroom, so I just really don't want to get like overheated or overworked today. So yeah, but my house is a disaster, like complete and total disaster. I worked on my desk a little bit last night, so this all needs to get put away. Work bag from last year. Teacher toolbox, I have to finish that, but that's eventually going to my classroom. That's all stuff to give away and donate. I did finally get my closet all organized because when I go back to school, I want everything organized. So I got all of this done, which I'm pretty excited about. Let me shut the lid off. But I just had to get all of this little stuff put away. And then that is donation. That's trash. These are donations. That's classroom stuff that I'm taking today. That's all junk I haven't even gone through yet. That all needs to go. That's going in my car. So that needs to go in my car. That I need to put in my closet. That is for some classroom stuff my dad's bringing. That's my camera bag. I need to put that away. That's my dog. But yeah, so all of this is going today. Thankfully, I need to put that away. Hey, Bob. So day 2 in my room, I got my, okay, all right. Day 2 in my room, I got my desks organized and set up. I brought in my big beanbag chair. Slowly getting my desk organized. Threw a couple of my things back there, my finished bins. So I'm still in my classroom. I'm going to show you what I've been working on so far. So here we have sharpened and unsharpened pencils. That's where they're going to go. And this is going to be the, what do we call this? Like the writing tool center. The caddies are going to have supplies for editing and proofreading. And then I have the thesaurus and dictionary down here. Crayons, rulers. And then so far in here I've put extra supplies and I still have to organize all of that. Over here I hung the Oh What Fun banner, and my lovely mother hung up this border trim for me that I picked up at Target last summer. I brought in my giant plush beanbag type chair, and I got almost all of my books on the shelves. They still have to be organized, but at least they're there. I got this cute little colorful banner hung up, my read letters that I made last summer. Little emoji pillow. These are all professional development books I still have to go through that were left here. These are all picture books that were also left here. These are all of my personal books. These are to store task cards when I eventually get around to those. Those are my professional development books. These are books that I'm taking home. This is our social studies curriculum. This is my first days of school book. If you lived at the time of Revolution and investigations. And I just put that there for now. Eventually there's going to be like little plants and things. That's why the watering can's there. But these are their finished work bins. I moved their reading textbooks over here along with the World Atlas and their social studies textbook. And my mom hung up the one last piece of border trim up here. So it's coming along slowly. I got my desk set up with the chairs. I got their little supply caddies there to hold their pencils. Slowly but surely. Alright, leaving on day 2 of setup. Hey you guys. Vlogs featuring dogs. What is she doing? Weirdo. So I am working on some stuff for my classroom, so I just kind of wanted to like let you guys know what was going on. So I am back home, and you're gonna have to excuse my hair because it's very hot out. So I'm back home and I'm currently at my desk and I'm creating labels. So I just wanted to quickly show you what I have been working on, just because I'm pretty excited about these actually. So I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna show you what I've been doing. These are all of the labels that I need to create, and I've done some of these already, but I need to do one for sharp pencils, dull pencils, crayons in the Sterilite bins, proofreading tools, finish bins, still working, rulers, glue stick, 5.1, 5.2. These are for our Reading Street textbooks. They have 2 different volumes. Social studies, writing process, and then this is a questionnaire that I want to send home. So I've just quickly been working on these, and let's see. These are some teacher toolbox ones that I created because I have it sitting over there. Let me go run and grab it real quick. So I originally had these labels, and I think they were from Pocketful of Primary originally, but I just felt that they were like super juvenile. So I ended up creating my own, and I am just going to use these. Let me get a little bit larger, sorry. So I'm just going to use these, and I'm actually, before I print these, I'm going to change the fonts because I'm not loving the fonts. I just want something a lot cleaner and more simple. So that's one thing I've been working on. I created the still working label and finished bin. These are for 2 bins I got from the Target dollar spot. And so I created Reading Street 5.1, Social Studies, and Reading Street 5.2. These are just going right in front, like on the face, like the shelf face. So if this is like the shelf, it'll just kind of get taped right there. And then, sorry, I'm losing my voice. I created these for my Sterilite bin. So index cards, glue sticks. There's quite a few crayons because I have a couple. Pencils, rulers, and I need to create more of these, but that's all I've done so far. They've all been laminated and everything. And then I designed these for the pencil pails. So I did a sharp and a dull, and it's the same pencil, but I'm such a nerd. I like cut down, I don't know if you can see it, I kind of cut down on the sharp part so that it was dull. So that's what I've been working on. I'm gonna get back to this. I want to hopefully get these done today. So I'm going to pull all of these off. The double-sided sticky tape has been an absolute nightmare to work with, but I'm gonna try heating them up with a blow dryer and do it that way because I know I've worked with vinyl a lot in the past. I know that's the easiest way to do that. So I'm going to work on that, and yeah, but I'm pretty excited about how these turned out. And I know they don't match, but I was just going with the whole watercolor theme. These, they look a lot darker on camera than they really are, but they're like a light teal with like a pink, and then these are just pink and purple, which is funny because I hate pink. I'm not a pink person. So yeah, I'm going to get to work on these, and I will check in with you guys later. I'm hoping to make another run at my classroom in the next couple of days. Hi Cam. I didn't even know you were there, buddy. I'm hoping to make a run to my classroom in the next couple days. So I'm pretty excited, but I will check in with you guys as I do more. I got a lot done the last 2 days, but I want to go in, finalize a couple things. I want to get my desk done and set up, and I eventually want to film a classroom tour for you guys. So my classroom is very simple, as like, I'm not a first year teacher. I did 6 months in Alaska, but you know, the classroom, because it was so remote, was already decorated for me, so it didn't ever feel like, you know, mine. So I am looking forward to really having my own space this year. And you know, even my principal said I get to do this one from scratch. So I'm pretty excited, and I will be sure to film things as they happen, and I look forward to hearing your responses and thoughts about my classroom and all of that good stuff. So I'm going to get back to work, and I'm going to snuggle this love bug right here, and I will check in with you guys later. So, classroom prep continued. I am getting ready to spray paint my teacher toolbox. It's an ugly gray color and I absolutely hate it. So I'm going to do it in this, what's this called? Matte aqua color. It's a Krylon paint and primer in one, and it's for indoor outdoor for metal, wood, plastic, and more. So hopefully this goes well. I will keep you guys posted. It's not humid out and there's not much of wind, so I'm gonna give it a shot today.
With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence.
Alright, you guys, it is done. I'm going to let it sit out here and dry for a little bit. It says it dries in 10 minutes or less, but I'm going to let it dry for a little bit just because it is a little more on the humid side. It's not awful, but I'm gonna let it dry for a little bit before I bring it inside. But I absolutely love the color. It is just so beautiful.
Stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
So it is done. I don't love the color of those labels with this toolbox, but right now I'm done. I'm over it. I'll probably switch these out eventually, but I've done them probably about 4 times in the last 2 years, so I'm done. But it's finished and ready to go to school, and I'm super excited about it. Back in my room for day 3. Today I'm going to be switching these 2 desks. That way I can have 2 extra seats if I put that one there. My mom is going to be painting this shelf and that shelf over there. And I'm going to be getting labels on all of these bins and then figuring out what other labels I need. And then hopefully, my goal is to figure out how I'm going to organize all of these math manipulatives. So we will see how that goes. My mom was kind enough to clean all of my desks off for me, and it is looking and smelling great in here. And I think that's all I'm really doing today. I'm going to try to get my desk a little more organized and set up and ready to go. And yeah.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
My awesome mom is painting this shelf for me. We went with, I don't remember the name of it. It's on the lid. We went with Waterscape by Valspar, and we are painting these. These came from a school near my house that actually closed. They're building a new one. So my wonderful principal picked them up for me for my classroom, and she told me I could paint them or do whatever I wanted with them if I wanted them. So they are getting painted a pretty color to kind of match my room a little better. And I'm gonna leave this one green for right now. I actually really like that color, believe it or not. And then this one's gonna get done too. So this is what it looked like before it was painted. While my mom paints that shelf, I am putting all of the labels into the Sterilite bins and organizing all of my supplies in my cabinets slowly but surely, and munching on some Nutter Butters. They're still in my classroom working. I'm going to show you what I've done so far. My mom is still knocking out these shelves. She's painting the second one. It's fine, you can leave it. She finished this one. She just has to finish the bottom. And we moved all of the books off the shelf and put them there. And then I'm over here working on putting my name in all of my books. So right inside the cover, I am just putting my name in the top corner. And then I'm setting all of these aside because these are a lot of like the series ones that I'm gonna group together on this shelf, probably in some form of a bin. Haven't really decided yet, but I have all of these to do, and those are 2 more bags of books my principal brought me. So slowly but surely it is getting there. It's gonna take some time, but thankfully I started early, and thankfully I have plenty of time to get this done without really stressing. So I am going to get back to labeling these books.
Still don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin. Temptation within. Mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire.
Alright, day 3 is done for now. I switched these 2 desks around so that I can fit 2 more seats there if necessary. My awesome mom painted that shelf and this shelf, which unfortunately leaves this mess because I don't want to set anything on top of them yet. I got these labeled with the sharp and dull. Someone set up my Apple TV in the last couple of days while I was in here. These things are going to go back on this shelf once they're done, well, done drying. And then I put some of the extra supplies in here until I can put them back on the shelf. These are some games I picked up at Goodwill, and I need to figure out how to get those all stored. And I think that's all we did. I got all of my name put in all of the books on the bookshelf over here, and I got all of these ready to go. I'm going to be putting these in bins by themselves since there's so many of each of them. I think that's it. That's all we did today, right? I bummed it while you painted, so.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating.
Alexa, pause. On Amazon, I picked up this Sadotech wireless doorbell. I will attach it down in the description. I ordered mine in white because my classroom is very open and airy. I plan to use this as like an attention getter and for transitions in the classroom between subjects and whatnot. So I'm excited to set that up. I probably should have done it today, but I will do it. I'll be there again on Saturday, so I will do it then. But I'm excited to see how this works. So I am on my way to do one more carload. My dad came up here from New Jersey and he brought the last of my teacher stuff, and I am on my way with my dogs. What did Mama do with your ball? Where'd Mama put your ball?
Where'd you get that?
On the side of the road.
Hello. Come here, man. Come here. Are you keeping it now?
No. He wants that ball. Hello, YouTube. It has been a while. Hold on, let me pause this. Hello, YouTube. I am currently... He found a tennis ball. I am currently at home and I am sitting in my... He goes, you're gonna hear him and I'm sorry, but we are cooped up in my bedroom because my office is in here and my air conditioning is in here. Houses on the coast of Maine don't have central air conditioning, and it, with the heat index, was nearly 100 degrees today. My living room is currently registering 97 degrees, I think. I'm not sorry, not 97, 87. so it's uncomfortable out there. So we are pigeonholed in my bedroom currently, and I have one dog enjoying being in here, and the other one just dropped a tennis ball in my desk drawer. Life with labs, people. Okay, go ahead down, good boy. Okay, so yeah, I have been working in my classroom for the last probably 2.5 weeks or so. I have a good deal of footage. I'm not sure if I'm gonna post like the process of classroom setup, or if I'm just going to post sorry, I'm losing my voice, or if I'm just gonna post a classroom tour. I haven't really decided which route I'm gonna take, but I just wanted to show you what I am working on, or what I have been working on the last 2 days, because now that my classroom's set up, like I'm kind of getting a better idea. Sorry, I'm struggling. I kind of have a better idea now about how I want to go about things, and I'm starting to kind of plan a little bit. So I'm going to turn this around and I will show you what I've been up to. So today I got together my lesson planning binder, which is really nothing. I just put in here our district calendar for the year, put in our grade 5 performance indicator list of I can statements, and it's broken up by trimester and subject. So all 7 pages are in this page protector, and I had them hole punched in here, but I didn't know where in the binder I wanted them. Like once I start lesson planning, like I don't know if I kind of want to move them like as I move through, so I figured this was easier and I could quickly get to it because it sticks out farther than that. So then I needed a front page so that I could start this on the back, but then it starts with the dates and subjects across the top, and then I can just fill it in. I'm not sure how I'm going to like this. Typically I like to do the days of the week at the top, that way I can see everything in one glance, because if not, like if I have this, you know, taken out and stapled or something, or I make copies, I have to flip it over to another page to continue for the day. But I decided to try this year to see how I'm gonna like it. However, typically I do the days at the top and then the subjects down the side, that way I can see for reading the entire week at a glance. So it's easier for me, and then, you know, throughout the day I can check off things that I've done. So there is that, and then I have, you know, I think I did 39 weeks just in case I mess up anything. I have been reading the Growth Mindset Coach, and this is kind of going to be especially used during the first week or so, so that is there. Also, this is all junk. I have been reading through these, and I'm really excited about these because the 4th grade teacher last year, she had the students do this for me. It asks them their name, important things to know about me, favorite subjects or things at school, things that help me learn, my favorite thing about 4th grade, what I'm looking to in 5th grade, questions I have, other things I want to know. And honestly, like some of those were truly like the sweetest things I've ever read. I did a FaceTime meet the teacher at the end of last school year, so they could kind of just at least see my face, so that, you know, it's not a new face. They're the 5th grade teacher that left. She's been there for a really long time, so they've known her the entire time that almost the entire time they've been at that school. So I FaceTimed in at the end of the school year last year, and they got to ask me questions via FaceTime and all of that stuff. But due to technical difficulties, we couldn't really talk, so they just asked me like yes or no questions, and I would nod because we had video but no sound. I could hear them, they couldn't hear me, right? Yeah, I could hear them, they couldn't hear me. So they would ask me yes or no questions and I would answer. So a lot of these I think they did them the same day, because a lot of them continued, because a lot of them, I'm a crazy dog lady, as you can tell by my 2 cutie pies back there. A lot of them asked me what my dogs' names were. They talked about their dogs and their pets, but I also, like on a academic level, a lot of them told me that, you know, I'm smart but I need a little extra time, or I tend to get aggravated, or I just need a little extra help sometimes. So it was nice to know that they're very in tune with their needs. So I am really looking forward to working with these kids. Like some of them made me laugh, some of them made me a little sad, but I am really looking forward to getting to know them. And I thought that this was awesome, and this is definitely something I hope to send them to 6th grade with next year, because this really, really helps me to get to know these students. Also, I'll turn this back around. So I started to plan, quote unquote plan. I just wrote in the dates, really is all I did. We start school on the 4th. We have no school on the 3rd. We start school on the 4th, and my lesson plans, don't judge me for this handwriting or anything. I really just wrote down like different procedures I need them to learn, not necessarily on the first day, but things that I want to get done within like the first week or so. So there's that. It is very rough. I honestly can barely even read half of it, but I was kind of just jotting things down. That happened. And oh, I have one more thing to show you. Being 5th graders, I didn't want like juvenile elementary type things for my 5th graders. They are a very, very independent bunch from what I've heard. So I kind of went with like, or I tried to go with like real world, I have yogurt on my lip, sorry. If you have noticed that in this entire last clip, I apologize. Okay. I tried to go with like real world job titles for the most part, like as often as I could. So I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the wall. I don't have a lot of bulletin board space. Like every teacher that walks in my room has noticed that I have like 0 bulletin board space. I probably have like maybe a 4 foot by 4 foot bulletin board, and that's it. So I'm going to put these directly on the wall, and I am going to do a makeshift bulletin board because I need space. And I'm gonna put these by my desk because I was watching Early Adventures video of her classroom setup a couple days ago, and I'll link her down below, but she had mentioned that she put her jobs across the classroom and she couldn't see who had what job if she needed someone. So it kind of made me realize like that's something I need to keep in mind. So these are gonna be kind of like almost directly behind my desk. Like if this was my classroom, like they're gonna be right in this general area. So thank you for that tip, because it's not something that I would have thought of, and I feel like it's one of those things that you either learn from another teacher, like a veteran teacher, or you learn like she did the hard way. So I'm gonna show you the jobs that I've created, and I will show you what I've done. So the job titles for this year is IT manager, teacher's assistant, librarian, supplies monitor, botanist, messenger, distributor, line leader, photographer, and mailman. So I'm really excited about these. And then I have these little banners that I printed out that I need to get these laminated, but it's just gonna say jobs across the top, and they're all, because it's so hot and humid here this week, they're really starting to curl, so I really need to get these laminated soon. And I don't want to use my sheets for it, I'm gonna use a school laminator, but these say jobs is what this is gonna say, and then I have focus in there as well. And then I also created these, they're the size of a Post-it actually, but I created these 4x4 numbers. They're made out of, I made them on cardstock. I'm going to laminate these as well, and these are going to go on the book bins that I purchased for their cubbies. So it's going to be like their cubby bins, and I think I'm going to use them more as like a mailbox system than anything. So these are going to go on there, and that way I don't have to change the names out in the future. I can just give each student their number and they're done. So I'm really excited about that. I'm hoping to get back into my room maybe Monday. I was there yesterday, which was also Monday. I was there yesterday, spent some time there. My principal, she yelled at me. She told me to go home because I've been there a lot in the last couple of weeks. But she told me to go home, enjoy my summer. I'm gonna see her at the workshops Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I'm just gonna take a break. I am looking forward to starting summer, but I also want to create like a healthy balance of work and personal life, and I feel like if I spend too much time there, like I'm just feeding that awful unhealthy habit of just being a workaholic, which I love teaching more than anything in the world, and it's something I'm super passionate about, but I want to create healthy habits. And I know if I am at school every single day for now through the next month until school starts, like I'm going to be burnt out before school even starts. So I'm going to force myself to take a week off, and I have training the next 3 days, and it's from 8:30 to I think 2:30. So I'm still doing something work related, which will make me very happy because I love what I do. I love learning. I am like truly a lifelong learner, but I need the time out of my classroom. It also gives me time to start lesson planning because it is something I desperately need to start doing. I'm kind of in denial about it. I think because I'm a little bit nervous, but it is what it is. I'm just trying to figure out, I get to create my own schedule, so I need to figure out what I want to do when, but I also am waiting for my special schedule. So everything is kind of in limbo, but I want to have a general idea. Like, I know I really want to hit the procedures and expectations hard, and I know I want to hit growth mindset hard. And I think that's going to be pretty much it for that first week. Pretty sure we have an assembly the first week as well, if I remember correctly from last year. I don't remember though. But anyway, I know those are two things that I really, really want to hit hard. I also wouldn't mind starting their reading assessments for Reading Street to find out what level they are. I would love to have those done by the end of the second week, I think. But I'm going to talk to some of the other teachers and see like when they kind of do what. So yeah, I am very excited to start the school year, but like I said, I'm really trying to enjoy my summer. I'm really trying to slow down and enjoy life. Teaching is something that is so just time consuming, and I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world, because I love every aspect of teaching, like the paperwork. I love it. I love all of it. But I do know how easy it is to get burnt out. I've heard stories, I've seen it personally, so I'm just trying to be good. Plus I have my two babies that I love more than anything in the world, and I don't really get to spend as much time with them when I go to school. So I'm just enjoying my summer with them. We are snuggling up, we're hitting the dog park, we're going to the beach, all of that good stuff. So this weekend, I'm going on a girls trip, and I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm hoping, like I said, to go back on Monday, get all of this stuff up. That way all of the decor type like side of everything is done, and then I can just hit lesson planning like really hard, because I want to get it done. I would love to have the first week done before school starts, and even into the second week, or at least have have the general idea of what I want to do the second week, but we'll see. So I am going to get ready. I'm going to go out for a little bit and kind of clear my head and just take a break. I've been at this for hours. I went grocery shopping this morning. I went a little crazy at TJ Maxx this morning, but it was mostly household stuff. Thankfully, it wasn't the only thing I bought for school was the spray done thing. So thankfully that was the only school thing that I purchased. Most of it was just kitchen items, which was nice, because who doesn't love new kitchen stuff? That's when you know you're old and boring. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go out. I am definitely filming a classroom tour. I don't have a lot. Like, honestly, as a first year teacher, I don't have a lot because of that, but also I'm just a simple person. Like, I don't function well in clutter. Like, I will show you, this is driving me absolutely insane, as well as, I don't know why it's not focusing, but all of this is just driving me crazy. Like, I don't work well like this. I have my work bag here. There's a blanket there because I gave it to my dogs, but I don't function well with clutter, and my room reflects that. It's very simple, very minimalistic, and to an extent, I feel like, not a bad teacher, but like my room doesn't have as much as other teachers, but that's okay. It reflects me, it reflects my style, and I'm gonna learn to embrace it because that's just how I am. So I am running out of room on this memory card again because photographer, yeah, ran out of room. So I'm gonna head out. I am going to hopefully update you guys as things happen, but as of right now, there's not much going on. Since I'm not teaching in Alaska and I actually have like access to Wi-Fi and cell service here, I am hoping to post some videos regularly, because that wasn't an option in Alaska. I filmed for like 2 months straight hoping to actually get things up, but I couldn't even watch Wi-Fi. I could barely check my email because our internet was so slow, let alone try to upload a video, and I ditched the whole vlogging idea, but I'm glad I have the videos just to kind of look back on and reflect. So that's cool, if nothing else. But yeah, so I hope you are all enjoying your summer. I hope you are all relaxing and not working yourself too hard. If you are back to school already, because I know some of you are, I hope you have a wonderful school year. I hope your class is amazing, and I hope you guys have the best year ever. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.